I had my game volume turned all the way up.
Jim, tell your men they can resume their patrols. The tanks have been dealt with.
Thank God. Let's hope they were the last.
Don't count on it. I need the isolation chamber prepped at the GCPD lockup. I'm bringing in Ivy.
Batmobile. I just learned how to battle mode the Batmobile.
Should find Penguin. I heard he's recruiting.
Batman! Look out!
Oh God, what's he doing? What's he doing?
He's tailing us! Keep driving! Good to have you here, Batman. Bring her down to the lockup on the lower level. What the hell? Hold your fire! It's Batman!
What is that thing? You kidding me? I thought we were under attack.
No. You just spoiled that for me.
Any progress with the fear toxin analysis?
I didn't know there was a bat cycle. I didn't know that was in here.
When you're ready, and I'll show you what I've got so far.
Who taught you to drive?
I'm dropping off Poison Ivy right now. Batmobile has nitrous.
Scarecrow's gonna break you, Batman.
Honestly, why do you even bother with these meat sacks?
Civil unrest? There's a war
Batwing.
on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
Bat bike or something like that. Not the bat cycle.
Ivy. Well, that's one less thing to worry
Bat bike.
about.
Is the isolation chamber ready?
Glad you're putting it to good use.
Oh good, another cell.
No, that's the name of his jet.
You feel safer now that I'm all locked up?
The reality of the situation is this. We no longer have control of this city. Nobody's coming to help us. And the scum out there on the streets will do everything in their power.
Batman, the motherfucking Dark Knight.
Oh, damn it.
Sneaky.
Rachel? Can you hear me?
If you ask me, we should use some of these weapons instead of letting them gather dust.
Might even things up a little.
God knows we could use the help.
One ventriloquist dummy, aka Scarface. This ain't the
Ooh.
original Scarface. It's a Joker knockoff. Don't ask me why, but the clown took a lot
Scarface is here.
of things.
Mr. Freeze's.
One freeze ray, used by Mr. Freeze, aka Victor Freeze. We had to stop playing with this after the commissioner caught us making ice cream. Freeze has kept quiet since leaving Arkham City. Maybe Batman finally talked some sense into him. A selection of body parts
Great white shark.
belonging to Warren White, aka the Great White Shark. White got himself sent to
Hell
Arkham
yeah.
by insanity police. He lost a few things.
Did you go to the evidence room?
Made the new look work though, I gotta say.
In Gotham City PD?
One stuffed bear in a canister of Titan formula, owned by Bane, aka
Yeah, Joker stuff, Mad Hatter, Bane.
after the Arkham City fallout.
I'm at there right now.
Serious Titan withdrawal. One vial of Titan formula. One set of wind-up explosive false teeth. One pair of actual X-ray specs. One toy gun loaded with one toy flag and 5 real bullets. All used by the Joker. No known alias. It's one hell of a toy box. I'm glad no one's gonna play with it again. One custom-tailored top hat, worn by Jervis Tetch, aka the Mad Hatter. The guy's mad, all right. He tried to brainwash Batman in Arkham City. He got the Wonderland kicked out of him instead. I hated letting him go. This guy's too creepy to stay free. One pair of shock gloves, worn by the Electrocutioner, aka Lester Buczynski. Joker hired this guy on the night of the Blackgate riots, and then he killed him. I heard Batman borrowed these for a while before handing them in. I guess he prefers beating up punks the old-fashioned way. One electric charge gun used by Batman, aka... we don't like to ask. Batman dropped this here with the rest of the Arkham City evidence. Nice to have some of Batman's gear in the evidence room. I hope he doesn't ask for it back. One mask and jacket worn by Anarchy, aka Lonnie Machin. I wasn't even a cop when this kid tried to hit Gotham. No one's seen him since. No one knows where they're keeping him. I guess the government don't like anarchists too much. One Tommy gun, used by Peyton Riley, aka the ventriloquist. Or maybe the gun belongs to the puppet. I never really understood what's going on there. One Tommy gun, used by Peyton Riley, aka the ventriloquist. Or maybe the gun...
Talia. I'm sorry.
One black mask worn by Black Mask, aka Roman Sionis. Sionis never really recovered from the night of the Blackgate riots, the night Joker showed up. Roman was an old school gangster. Joker, well, I'm not sure what he was. One laughing gas grenade, one snare trap, and one baseball bat. All used by Dr. Harleen Quinzel, aka Harley Quinn, during a recent assault on the Bloodhaven police station. From what we gather, Scarecrow sent Harley to break out Poison Ivy from the lockup in blood. Two ceremonial swords used by Ra's al Ghul. We found these at the bottom of Wonder Tower the night of Protocol 10. They were covered in blood. No body, though. One Arkham Asylum branded shock collar, worn by Killer Croc, aka Waylon Jones. We found this thing in the sewers under Arkham City. And that ain't good, because it was supposed to keep that bastard under control. One rifle and two wrist-mounted guns used by Floyd Lawton, aka Deadshot. Another guy we had to let go after Arkham City got shut down. Still, that doesn't mean he got his toys back.
request, I've created a series of diagnostics.
Oh.
Hi, diddle diddle, detective. I see you've begun pitting that mediocre mind of yours against my riddles. I had plenty of time to conceive them, Batman. When you left me battered and mean in Arkham City. I am the Riddler, Batman. I don't suffer humiliation. I pay it back. So solve my riddles if you can. They'll be very important later.
Could have sworn I heard broken glass.
Run through this one more time so we're clear. Priority 1, we're here to save lives. And it starts with the lives of your fellow officers right here at this precinct. I want a minimum of 4 guys on the roof at all times, and a 6-man element patrol.
Do not attempt to approach the rioters. You hear me? You're gonna get yourself killed.
Our guys in the battlefield. Outlying patrols searching for Scarecrow in Bristol, Kingston, Treasure, Otisburg, and Port Adams. We got a half-dozen choppers patrolling the skies, but make no mistake, we are not...
You can start by telling the damn truth.
By the way, I've got Jack Ryder in the interview room. Guy was this close to getting killed.
Screw you. Damn bureaucrats. We're on our own.
We can handle it, Jim. What's the latest?
We've got incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
All right, let's see. First up, we've lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17. We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long. Then there's this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty. Also, we've had several sightings of the Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy, he's got to be up to no good.
Look, I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
Good to hear. I've got a skeleton crew. Searching Gotham.
I'll find that missing fire crew.
Never seen him up close
Good luck
before.
out there, Batman.
Fernandez, it's Gordon. Give me a...
Yep, poor bastard. He ain't gonna be able to live with himself when he finds out what he did in that diner.
He's gonna lose his badge.
Still no sign of the
What are you doing here, Ryder?
Hey, how's my favorite masked vigilante? One of those nights, huh?
You shouldn't be in the city.
Bet you're wondering about the tape. I'll let you in on the action if you promise to keep me in the loop. What do you say?
It's not safe. You should have left with the evacuation.
And missed the biggest story of the year? Hell, the century. This is it. My chance to get back on top. Quid pro quo, Batman. What's the latest on Scarecrow? Any leads?
Stay out of trouble.
Hey, I try. Trouble always finds me.
Tape 8, October 15th. Still no sign of the preacher. No record, nothing. Someone tell me who stayed here so long. For the Lord hath decided.
Hey, Batman! I guess Scarecrow gave you the slip. You broke